I am in the closet of a very special lady.
But I can't help where my brain goes.
Say it.
If one of the 7 dwarves ate one of the beans from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Your brain goes.
J Rock Gnome Saiyan says nice hand movements. Shout out ceiling cats. You know the cool part about being in the country is when you find a stray cat, you just staple it to your ceiling. You got ceiling cats. That's it. Lord of the Kingdom says, does your ceiling cat have a name? I call mine April. Look, my ceiling cat does have a name. It's Ninja. Because you can't say nigga on YouTube. And I staple the ninjas to the ceiling. Because when they stop working in the field, these ninjas need to be stapled to the ceiling. But you got to check on them from time to time. Maybe you got to give them some peanuts and ask them to invent stuff. Because ninjas be good at inventing shit with peanuts. Guys, if my ceiling, you know what my ceiling has? If you follow me on Locals, you would actually know. It has an unfinished ceiling here in the vault. It's got some good insulation. It's got the fucking rafter running boards, and it's got neon lights. A finished ceiling in this gun safe would actually have drywall, probably some soundproofing, because right above it is my 4-season porch, otherwise known as a sunroom or hot floor room. And if someone was up there right now and I started yelling into the microphone, they'd actually hear me. And that's kind of a problem. I don't want them to do that. I want soundproofing. I want what I say in this room to remain in this room. Like when Congress propositions underage children in Colombia because Congress people are pedophiles. All of them. Like when they do that, like I want soundproofing in here, but it was never done. This ceiling was never finished by the prior owner. So I have this unfinished ceiling. I don't have cats up there, but if I did, it'd be way better. Because we're talking about ceiling cats. It's not a ceiling cat. I'm looking for God in the midst of intoxication. I'm like, if this was an acid trip, I would see you. Can you show up, you motherfucker, while drunk?
Well, I want the blue thing. We got to go. There it is. All right, we got the blue thing. Sparkle says, how are these games so popular? I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Mission 6. Its extremities reach the sky. Its intestines reflect the color of darkness. Its name means a tower of misery.
I need a sugar daddy.
Daddy.
I need a sugar daddy in my mouth immediately. Like,
Oh no, sugar daddy.
Bones, like you have been 2 hours into sucking on a sugar daddy. It's, hey, where can I find myself where can I find myself a sugar daddy? I need a sugar daddy. I need a sugar daddy in my mouth immediately. Like,
Oh no, sugar daddy.
Bones, like you have been 2 hours into sucking on a sugar daddy. It's
Through
O'Driscoll.
and what is 340?
It's the list of all the pictures that were accessed that morning at 8:35 a.m.
What? Why don't we just do it in the reverse order then?
I can do that.
I mean, we can see on. I'm still. I still think there's a hearsay problem based on counsel's explanation. Now, I also think there's a relevant objection. The photo that we've been discussing.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that without your
the gravel photo.
I got it. You were probably going to try to commit like a woman because you could never succeed at committing because that would make you a man.
What? What? What the? What? Huh? What? What did he just say? What? Yo.
Hello, you're live. Hello.
Hello. So I have a stupid question and I have a serious question. The stupid question is, what do you like better, Pokemon or Digimon? Hello. Hi.
Hi. So I'm not that familiar with Digimon, so if I had to choose between the two, I'll go with Pokemon because it's more familiar. That's me.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm having a problem here. Give me a second. Okay. No. Hi, Sparkles. What's going on?
Hi. Well, okay. So I've been seeing this word neoliberal a lot. What does it mean?
Depends who's saying it. Neoliberal is usually thrown around as an insult. I don't know the precise definition.
Here, let's Wikipedia it, okay? Yeah. So, neoliberalism is a term used to signify the late 20th century political reappearance of 19th century ideas associated with free market capitalism, which had fallen into decline following the Second World War. Let's see. Hold on.
All I know is that if someone calls me a neoliberal, they're not wishing me well. Okay, they're not. It's usually followed by "you piece of shit," "you neoliberal piece of shit."
One impetus for the formulation of policies to mitigate capitalist free market volatility was a desire to avoid repeating the economic failures of the 1930s. In policymaking, neoliberalism often refers to what was part of a paradigm shift that followed the perceived failure of the post-war consensus and Keynesian economics to address the stagflation of the 1970s. Okay, yeah. So basically, from what I basically understand is, after the end of the Second World War, up until pretty much the 1970s, you had a lot of like social democrats were the ones who were paving the way in the various mainstream left-wing parties in the world. Lots of high taxation and lots of social spending, right? But you did that for about 30 or 40 years, and the economy eventually stagnated. So with the neoliberals basically came in with Ronald Reagan, and Reagan's idea was, hold on, how about, we don't necessarily need to get rid of all the social spending, but how about we cut some of this regulation to allow people to be able to more easily work and companies to be built, and there's more economic growth and there's more prosperity. And that basically worked and was the political paradigm of the West, I think, until Trump. Like, it lasted from Reagan till Trump, the neoliberals.
They called Nikki Haley a neoliberal.
Yeah, so the left will often use neoliberal as an insult towards people who maybe they have some more progressive social views, like on gay marriage or something like that, but ultimately they're very pro-capitalist. They're not socialists at all. So they use neoliberal as an insult, and what they basically mean is like, fake revolutionary, or like a capital, like rainbow capitalism is also kind of related to this idea where it's like somebody who's very inclusive socially but still ultimately a capitalist. It's like a socialist slur, basically.
It was a conservative guy that said it.
Okay, so when conservatives use the word neoliberal as an insult, it's also not good. So when conservatives do it, they're basically saying like, neoliberals are trying to appeal to the economics of the right, but they tax too high and they're too progressive for our tastes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's used as an insult by both sides.
Because at first I was like, I don't. Yeah, okay. Because he was saying that she wanted to be the vice president. If Trump, they want Trump to have her as his vice president.
I think she said she would do that if she was asked. Yeah.
Yeah. She said but he said no. He said no. He doesn't want her.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. No, there's no fucking way that he would. Yeah.
How do you, Dev? How do you respond to the accusations that you're a neoliberal?
I might be. I mean, it's not like, here's the thing. If you look at, the golden age of the neoliberals, things were pretty good. You had like the nifty 90s. It was a good time. Can't complain. If it turned out that I was just a neoliberal in the end, after everything was boiled down, I'd be fine with that. I don't hate neoliberals.
I think liberals have gotten a bad rap in general, right? I think that more and more, right, I don't buck against the label. If you want to call me a liberal, kind of okay with
I'm definitely a liberal, yes. Also, man, Sparkles, Sparkles, you've been watching me for years now. Is this the first time we've spoken, Sparkles? I think it is.
It is. I've sent you voice messages before, but we've never talked to.
Oh no, right.
Is this
this is the first time. No,
Is it okay? This is not a stalker situation, is it? Or
no, it's fine. It's fine.
He
It's fine.
likes that I stalk him. It's okay. I'm allowed to.
Fair enough.
No, you've been watching me for years and years.
Yeah.
So no, what I recall, is there's been, and you've certainly seen this, Sparkles. There's been so many people who get mad at me when they finally realize that I actually am a liberal and I haven't been dog whistling this whole time. And it happens pretty regularly where it's like, you're actually a liberal and you're not, someone who says they're a liberal, but you're actually far left or far right. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm actually a liberal.
They call me all the time. I don't understand the call me. You get called that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who are way more right leaning than me call me communist all the time. And what they mean by communist is basically somebody who is in any way even just slightly progressive socially or believes in some level of taxation that isn't zero. That's what they mean by communist.
That's why they.
And then you have like you have people on Twitter, or you have like bread tubers or something. I've heard Vosh say this about me a handful of times, that like I'm a fascist, right? Or I'm alt-right, or I'm some sort of like neo-Nazi or right, like something, right? Something.
Is what I've heard.
Yeah, crypto-fascist.
Called you a fatchist. A fat. What do you say? Fatchist. Yeah, fat.
Is that me?
Fatchist. He's annoying anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that maybe he's like slightly, maybe one drop de-radicalizing. I don't believe it though, but I mean, he's slowly coming out of the Fortress arc.
I've had him on my stream once before. He's a generally he's a nice enough gentleman when you interact with him one-to-one. I have substantive disagreements with, I think, some of the ways he handles himself, but in a lot of other ways, I actually agree with him. In some ways, right? Like I think that there is something to be said about critiques of capitalism and critiques of more fascistic or more right-leaning institutions and groups and things like that. But you just can't. My biggest problem with him is you can't believe anything he says. You have to research it on your own because he'll just go with things. The funniest clip I saw was him reviewing the terrorist attack in Iran, where they blew up a bunch of people attending this memorial for Soleimani, I believe it was. And he's watching this, and the whole time he's blaming Israel, like, oh, Israel, this has to be Israel. I'm like calling it, and it's Israel. Israel did this. Israel did this. It definitely is. And then like a week later, ISIS takes responsibility for the attacks, and so you can't really trust him. But he's funny.
I know what you mean.
We live in Tacoma, and I live by Tacoma, and Tacoma has lead in the water, and lead in the water can make you more aggressive. So maybe that's part of his issue.
You think so?
I think he's rich enough he doesn't drink the poor's water, right? He probably gets some bottled stuff. But I could be wrong. But thank you for calling in, Ms. Sparkles. Is there anything else you had for us?
Digimon's better than Pokemon. That's it. Bye.
Why? Why, though? Why?
He's nice. I'm nice. I will pick you up with one hand by your titty. You know, I'm not going to introduce him. I'm going to let...
Bones like out of slurs or kids to fuck. I'm the two-time. I'm the doc. Pew, 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 pew.
You will impregnate me right now!
What you...
Auf Wiedersehen!
Right now.
Dance like a fool. Well, I wasn't really trying to be foolish, but, that's how it's interpreted. Yeah, thank you, Gavin House, for that request. I do like to play it once in a while. I do.
Hey, guys. So, this guy's being mean to me. Said I was... Here's why we're here, folks. He said we were clout chasing him. So now, this fucking guy rejected our love. Rejected our love. We're just trying to be nice. We were so nice!
Coming off as erratic to people.
Passion. My passion. It's all
Okay, your passion
yes.
is coming off as erratic
Right.
to people.
Well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard. Yeah, because it fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm.
I think some of those things that you're putting out there are making people think something's wrong with you.
That has nothing to do with me, really. I mean, they're entitled to, I suppose, interpret stuff as they must. What are you a doctor of?
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you know, you're on two ends of the spectrum.
Wow. And then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? If I'm bipolar, aren't there moments where a guy like crashes in, like, in the corner, like, oh my God?
It's literally internalized
Actually, this
fat
waste,
phobia.
you guys.
Stop. No,
Look at it.
you are
Look.
literally promoting body culture,
Come on,
diet
you guys,
culture.
I used to be
fat phobia.
Look at this waist. I can finally wear these tanks.
You're
again.
literally promoting
She's
genocide.
so small. Where is he?
You are promoting the
I
genocide
can't
of
even
fat
see,
people.
You can't even see me when I turn. Well, maybe you can because these tits.
I'd like to apologize to the.
I don't actually want to be nice. I just want to virtue signal that I'm nice.
Go to bed, make me coward.
What? I don't have to. Wipe out! Wipe out! Wipe out!
Sad story.
Yeah.
We did reach out, and we were politely, I just want to emphasize that, politely told that they weren't interested. Sir Boy of Lord, I actually think I could have gotten the story.
Ms.Sparkles is the supreme hottie carm. Send her the link. I guess, I don't know if you caught me when I said
True.
No. Ms.Sparkles is built like a glamazon carm. Send her the link and give her the carm charm. I'm already speaking. Wait. Okay, you're trying to Lamar Cumia. Hey, like I said, man, I'm involved with someone. It's not me, boys. LOL, Carm, I'm glad you seem happy today. Just try not to let her break you again. XOXO, keep moving forward. Love you, chat, even though you be a bunch of bullies. Yeah, this chat doesn't deserve love. This chat doesn't deserve it. No, I'm kidding. No, Miss Sparkles, you are an awesome fan to Karmic X Live, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And, well, hey, you know, when it comes to certain things, you know, a person can get a little, I'm trying not to allow myself to be, God, I don't know what the word, I'm trying to control chaos a little better. The chaos of my mind, if that makes sense. Where I catastrophize things way too easy. But I digress. Thank you, Miss Sparkle Tits. I have so much respect for you. I can't even call you by the name that you have issued. But thanks. I appreciate you. And yeah, the chat is, yeah, less said the better. But I hope you enjoy yourself in the chat, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you, Miss Sparkles. Miss Sparkles is the supreme hottie carm. Send her the link. I guess, I don't know if you caught me when I said this, but I said I know you want to kind of like wingman me in a situation, but I'm currently off the market. So, you know, just want to put that out there. I'm off the market. I'm not single anymore. I'm off the market. So I hope it's understood, Lamar Cumia. But you never know in the future. I may talk, just to have guests on. It might be an interesting guest. I think Ms.Sparkles streams, from what I heard through the chat. So you never know what the future may hold. I'm always looking for people to have them on my stream in the future, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you, Lamar Cumia. If you don't make moves now, Mr. MKE is going to take Miss Sparkles. Now, here's the thing. Miss Sparkles is a fan of this stream. You can date anyone, Miss Sparkles. But if you want to live in pure fucking misery, MKE is the best way. But that's just how I look at it. That is like the worst. But anyway. Like I said, Lamar Cumia, I'm not on the market. I hope that's sinking in. This is the third time I told you. Hope it's starting to sink in a little bit. I'm not being mean. It's just that, I can only repeat myself so many times that I'm currently not, so, but I do wish Miss Sparkles get a dude who's any dude but MKE. MKE is, that is a dead-end future if I've ever seen one, in my humble opinion. So, just to say that. Lamar Cumia, thank you.